So I don't know if you guys have heard of Union Arena. It's a new game by Bandai, the same people that make Digimon and several other things, but TCG specifically, they make Digimon and One Piece. And this is a brand new game, which is essentially like a direct competitor to Bushiroad's Weiss Swords, essentially because it's just a bunch of different anime IPs, and they each have their own deck that you can build, and they have their own booster product for said IP, as you can see here, right? And it's actually releasing this Friday, assuming this video comes out on time. And there's a lot of cool things about it so far, right? Like they have, play mats with all your favorite anime characters and all that jazz. And the cards are very similar to like One Piece, so they're standard size and they're very big with a lot of the graphics on top of it. Looks really nice, full frame kind of deal, right? One of the craziest things, however, is that they actually, very similar to the Digimon game, have a playable app that you can download on your phone, and I just realized that you can just play this straight from your site. Like, this is absolutely insane. Like, I might just support this game. I was kind of debating on it just because of the fact that it has one of my favorite anime as a booster, but I don't know when that's going to come out in English. So because of that, I wanted to support the game. But the fact that their website has a demo of the game is actually huge because, I've spent a lot of time over the year just going on and complaining and talking about accessibility for Cardfight Vanguard, even not so much to, like, even jumping over the physical barrier, like even if there was just some sort of way for people to like test out the game or get sort of interested in it, there really isn't anything like that aside from like maybe the Dear Days demo. Meanwhile, I can just play this straight from the website, which is insane. So let's see what we got here. So we actually have, I guess you can test out each of them. So let's go ahead and go to tutorial chapter 1. I guess I can full screen this. Yep. Let's see what this is like. All right, welcome to the game Union Arena. Learn the rules and once you can enjoy Union Arena for a lifetime. Well, we'll see about that. Have fun playing a card game that includes your favorite characters. Let's start playing. Sure thing. And this makes a lot of sense from like marketing standpoint, right? Because a lot of the issues with card games that they're a very niche sort of hobby. So when they make these like crazy TCGs that involve these huge IPs like, Star Wars, Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, all that stuff. Like, that's great and all, but then you still have to bridge the gap of players that don't know what the fuck a TCG is or think that it's too nerdy or that kind of stuff. So having like a site that you can just go to and test out the game is really good, and especially to learn it. So we'll be using the Hunter x Hunter, or before you guys get mad, it's just Hunter Hunter or whatever. You're not supposed to say the X. The Hunter x Hunter starter decks are what you call the 40 cards you need to play, and they begin the game face down on a stack. Sure thing. Let's go ahead and open this up. And there's our deck. Determine players 1 and 2 to see who goes first. This time I'll go first. Draw my cards. Let's see what we get. Sure thing. Battle. Draw my 5 cards. Or 7 cards, I guess. Okay. They look pretty good. You're allowed to mulligan once, but let's skip that this time. Okay. Interested to see how the mulligan works. Every game kind of does it differently. Now take 7 cards from your deck and place them face down into your life area without looking at them. So it's like prizes or security from Digimon. In most cases, your opponent places 1 card from their life area into the sideline when you damage them. If you manage to reduce your opponent's life to 0 first, you win. Okay, it's time to start playing. Let your opponent know I'm ready. I'm ready. May the best player win. Okay, I'll go first, and we'll alternate taking players with player 2. Start phase goes first. All of your resting, horizontal cards could be switched to active, vertical now, but you don't have any cards, or you don't have any cards on field yet, so just keep going. Okay, so they have like a stand phase, similar to Vanguard. Place an action point card face up into your AP area. So this is like the Dawn, I believe, right? Equivalent, and also similar to play points in Shadowverse. Player 1 does not draw a card when you go first. Gotcha. You can start the game with 1 less card as a trade-off of being able to take action before your opponent. Sure. Next comes your movement stage. This is when you can where you would move characters to your field, but since you don't have any yet, we'll skip that. Okay. Interesting. Movement field. Okay. Then we'll go... after that comes the main phase. You're able to use cards in your hand to activate abilities. when using cards in your hand, you need to pay AP by switching the appropriate cards to resting. Yep, so you have to tap the mana. I guess I could have just said land, but it's not included in the deck, right? So it's separate. So I don't know what the max number is. It's probably something like 10, right? So it's just very similar. Also, I guess it's kind of similar to like energy cards in Vanguard, right? So I guess we'll play this. Where am I putting this? Sorry, I was talking and I didn't see where what they wanted me to do with this. So this is a 0 cost, so I can just put this anywhere. Or do you want me to just click it? What am I doing here? There we go. All right. No more cards in your hand can be used now that all your APs are rested. Oh, really? But it's a 0. All right, whatever. I thought it was a 0 cost. Next on the attack phase, but we'll skip that since there aren't any characters on the field that can attack. Interesting. I guess it counts for 0. All right, that's kind of confusing if that's how it works. But after the attack phase, you go into the end phase. Switch all of your cards on your field to active, with the exception of the AP cards. Once your end phase is done, so is your turn. All right, opponent's gonna get their AP. They're gonna get 2, I guess, because they go seconds, right? Yep, and they draw a card. Then they're going to play to use one of these. Okay, so I guess 0 does count. That's confusing. Why not just make it 1? But all right. They might have said that in the text box and I just went through it too quickly. The one text box I didn't read, right? Looks like your opponent played a character. It's time for you to take your second turn, okay? If you have any resting, if you have any resting cards on your field, switch them all to active at the start phase. This turn, you need to take AP cards you switched and put them up. After that, place an additional AP. Yeah. So basically, you stand and draw, stand everything, get an extra AP. Player 1 gets 2 AP to work on their second turn. Finally, it's time for you to draw a card. A doodle. Okay, got Killa. We don't want your opponents getting ahead of you, so play Leorio in your hand in my energy line. Okay. This, which apparently I guess will cost 2. No, it just costs 1. Okay, so I guess no matter what you play, it costs 1, even if it's at 0. Okay. Has 2 energy generation when it's in your energy line, but you will have to return another character to your field to your hand. Okay. Maybe this is the energy cost? Maybe that's what I'm looking at. Maybe that's where I'm reading it wrong. Okay. Return one other character on the field with 1 less required energy to your hand, 1 or less, if you cannot return this character to your hands. Okay, so we'll return gun to our hand. Next, I have Whale Island side card in your hand. Let's play that to your energy line. You can have it generate energy also. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the energy is at the bottom. Okay, so this should cost 1. Oh, okay. So I don't know what these numbers up here are yet, but it is not my, it's not the energy cost for the card. Okay, never mind. No more cards can be used. Start the attack phase. Once again, I don't have any characters that are able to attack, so I can skip that. Okay. Seems very setup heavy so far. After the end phase begins, switch all your cards and active except AP. Yep. And my opponent will, yep, they'll get AP and draw a card. Any guesses on which cards they'll play? Nope. No clue. Looks like they were in trouble and drew another card. Once each turn, you can pay 1 AP to draw an additional card after your first draw if you wish. Oh, okay. Take an extra draw when your hand is looking a bit weak. Interesting, interesting. Okay. That's a nifty little system. If you brick, you can draw an extra card to unbrick a little bit. Okay, so also going to play Leorio to bounce back. Is that Gun's mom, or is that like Gun's lady friend from early episodes? How to play the game. Next, we're playing how it attacks, so you can win the game. And if you'd like to review what we've learned so far, replay Chapter 1, otherwise continue to Chapter 2. Sure thing. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah, let's advance to the next tutorial. Does it pick off right where it left off? That would have been kind of nice, right? It does pick off. Oh my god, such a great tutorial. All right, it's time for player 1 to begin their third turn. If you're going to win, you need to start attacking. Correct. Ooh, I got a cool gun. You'll begin the movement phase now that your start phase has ended. Let's move a character that can attack up to my front line. How do I do that? So we have front line and we have energy lines. You can move characters from your energy line to your front line during your movement phase. So it's like bench and active, okay. Some characters have to step, which is a special ability that allows them to move from the front line to your energy line, I guess in 1 turn. Okay, so we can move Leorio. There's 15 BP. I don't know what this one is for. Required energy. Is this not the energy? Oh, this is how much energy he generates. Okay. Why was this fella? All right, whatever. Oh, move him up here. There we go. Okay. Yes, sure. I wish it would just let me like select. Maybe if it was on like phone, because you can't play this on phone. Okay, I drew a good card. Let's turn and put it to use. First, you'll need some more energy generation. Play that Gonfrex in your hand onto your energy line. So this. So it says 0 energy. So why do I have to pay energy to play it? I don't understand. Okay. If Gonfrex is on your field, I get an extra energy. Is energy different from AP? Is that what it is? Do I have 2 systems? This raises your energy generation from 1 to 2. And the ability on will item raises it to 3. Next, play Kurapika in your hand into my energy line. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. So you have, so I guess you have a set amount of like actions you can do a turn. That's what these action points must be, right? And then you play cards that give you energy, and that's your actual mana system. He has 2 energy generation, means your total now goes up to 5. Winning in Union Arena requires character reinforcement, so let's perform a raid. Place that Gonfrex in your hand on the top of the Gonfrex in your energy line, so I can digivolve them. Okay. And everything gets 10 or 1 BP or 10. I think it was 10. Yeah, that's a raid. The stronger card has a specified character name written on it, and you can play it on. You can play it when that specified character card is on the field. Performing a raid allows you to activate power abilities, switch characters to active, move to the front line, and attack immediately. Okay, so it's like evolving in Shadowverse, except it's in your hand because they can attack immediately. Sorry, I keep comparing it to other card games, but it's just the easiest way for me to wrap my head around the mechanics. Raid and go on the offensive whenever you get the chance. Okay, so yeah, so it is kind of like evolving, or like I guess like a Pokemon or a Digimon evolution. Now that all your AP are resting, I'm done using cards. So yeah, so this is how many cards I can use in a turn, and this is how many. I'm not entirely sure how the energy works, to be honest. I think this is like the requirement that I need. I think that's how that works. Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah, so the energy is what allows me to play cards, right? So I have to have enough energy to play cards, but I also have to have action points to actually be able to play the cards, right? So action points is like the actions I can do in a turn, and then this is the like mana or whatever that I can play in that turn. But I think it's like if I had 4 energy but I had another action point, I could still play like another card, right? I don't think it uses up the energy. I think the energy is just static, but I could be wrong. All right, it's time for your attack. Start choosing an active character on your front line that you want to attack your opponent with. Since you're soloing in a row, just pick a character with a high BP. Okay, what if they got Gores? Okay, so I can slide this. I guess I attack them directly, right? Because I can't attack their front line or their energy line. Doing damage by selecting a card in your life area, which is then checked for triggers. Oh. Choose a card in your opponent's life area to be checked for triggers. Let's, I don't know, do the middle one. So there's like Digimon. Okay. You have another that can attack, so continue with attack number 2, alright? Hacha. This one. Alright, that one has a trigger. They revealed a trigger. The trigger on a card in your life area activates when the card is turned over. The trigger on photo of Gin reads draw a card, your opponent draws a card. Yeah, so it's just like security in Digimon. Okay, so you attack into your opponent's like shields, and then they reveal it, and if it has an effect, it activates. So I'm sure there's one that will just like destroy whatever attacked, right? So okay. Frontline now resting, unable to attack, and we go to the end phase. Okay. So yeah, I think that makes sense. The action points is a little interesting. I don't know. I haven't played One Piece, so I don't know if the Dawn is the same thing, but yeah. Okay. Player 2, they get an action point. I wonder how many action points you get. I assumed there was just you would go up to 10 or something like that, but maybe you only like get 3 or something. Because that would really make it interesting. Okay, he's going to play whatever the equivalent of a spell is, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna play an action point, pay an action point to play this, and pay another action point for another Leorio. But then they can't do anything this turn because they use all their action points. Okay, time for my 4th turn. We're going to go ahead and draw. We got the Killa here, and we only have 4 energy. Send it. We can go to the movement phase, but take advantage of the card that I just drew. Okay, which is the Hisoka. Play that Leorio in your hand into the energy line to increase my energy generation. So this one. Alright, so this one says I need 3 energy to play, so I have 3 energy here. Alright, so I'll play it and then it'll cost 1 action point. Okay. Now I have a total of 6, and it says if I have 6 or more, someone gets jumped from 4 to 6. Hisoka is a strong character, having in the front line will protect against attacks from your opponent. With characters like that, sometimes it's best to play them directly into your front line. Let's do that right now with the Hisoka in my hand. All right, why would I not play characters usually? Can I look at him at least? No. All right. The only thing I don't like so far is I can't look at the cards I'm playing. Oh, and he happens to cost 2 action points. Okay. Gotcha. These guys just automatically are 1, I guess. Or I guess I just can't see it. I guess I'd only see it in my hand. Okay. So we'll go to attack. Okay, move on to the attack phase. First, choose. Okay, can I look at Hisoka? Like, why is he rested? Is that what happens when I call something to the front line? Is that the downside? Okay, no trigger. Direct attack. Damage trigger check. No trigger. Okay. Alright. Cool. I wish they would just let me they would just let me look at what Hisoka does, but alright. Yep. Alright. I hate that they keep repeating the same text, but I get it. It does help. Especially considering I missed over some stuff, right? So that's fair. Let's go on to the next chapter, right? I think this next one should be the last one. Okay, so we can win this. 4th turn. Since player 2 already has 3 action points, they start by drawing a card and they don't get. Okay, so the maximum action points is 3 cards. The maximum, more or less, cards you can play a turn is 3 for now, I guess, right? Okay, so he's going to give something 10. He's going to move up the Leorio, and they're going to play this Hisoka. And they're going to attack, and now I can block. Attacks. You can choose an active character in your front line to block with. This late in the game, it might be more effective to block using a character with low BP. Okay. How does the power matter? Can I look at Hisoka now? No, okay. So I choose Leorio. Compare the BT of both characters. The blocking character is sideline if its BP is equal or less than the attacking character's BP. Okay. In this situation, you have 4,000 BP versus 15. With the blocking character having the lower BP, so it gets sidelined. However, that also means, okay, so I can just block it, and then my card dies, but I don't get attacked directly. Okay. Take note that the attacking character is not sidelined when it is BP is equal to or less than the blocking character's BP. Okay, so they stay here, but I'm pretty sure if he tried to attack and I blocked with Hisoka, then it would like kill his Leorio, and I guess, or maybe they both die. Maybe that would be fair. On turn 5, player 1, this might be my chance to win. So I draw a card. I don't get any action points. Start phase, movement phase has begun, but I don't have anything, so we'll just go to main. You only need to deal 3 more damage to your opponent to win, so let's remove their character. Let's use the fishing rod. Okay, let's go ahead and use this fishing rod. Play an action point. Choose one of your opponent's front line with BP equal or less than the highest BP characters on your field and return to hand. And if Confrex is on the field, sideline it instead. So instead of hand, it goes to drop, essentially, or graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and target this Hisoka and get rid of him. So now I can attack directly. Still has 1 character remaining. Let's sideline it to play the Killia in my hand. Okay. So we're going to use 2 action points here to play Killia. And then he goes ahead and sidelines. Has the ability to compare BP and sideline a character when played. Use that for this, right? So we're just going to get rid of your monster here. But, or your
card. I don't know what they call cards, if it's just character or something. Unfortunately, I can't attack this turn, right? Unless Hisoka can do double damage. Let's start with a character with the higher BP points. Hisoka, yep, so he does deal 2. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. Can I look at Hisoka now? No? Okay. So I guess just whenever you play something directly to the front line, it automatically is rested. So it deals 2 instead of 1. So I have chances for 2 triggers to activate. And do they activate in sequential order? Yeah, they do. Okay. Yep. Okay, nothing. If you have more characters than 10, let's do it again. Your opponent still has no character, so they can't block the attack. Okay. And let's see if it's like Digimon, where I have to do 1 more damage, or if it's just when they have no life, it's over. No trigger. Okay, so then that's it. So I think in Digimon, once they run out of security, you still have to attack them 1 more time. But here it just ends instantly. At this point, you're successfully played an entire game from start to finish. You're good to go. If you still have questions, start playing through Chapter 1. Otherwise, you can challenge yourself by playing your own on your own time. Whatever you do, don't stop. Grab some cards and start playing with your friends. Then try entering the tournament. Have a blast with Union Arena. Cool. I think that was it, right? I don't think they have like a free play. They do have a free battle. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this out. My opponent can either be Bleach. Let's see what Bleach does. Yeah. This is my deck. Oh, I guess we can take a look at what Hisoka does, right? Why is that so blurry? There we go. Alright. Character attacks and wins a battle, deal 1 damage to my opponent. Oof, jeez. And then if he attacks directly, wow. That is kind of strong, yeah. Alright, well, let's do that. I was just trying to say, right, it would be nice if Bushiroad had done something like this for Vanguard, so if like people see the anime or whatever the case may be, they can try out the game instead of just buy cards, right? So they can try it out for their own. This is the best way for anyone to actually be able to play a game. So I can mulligan any of my cards. Can I not look at them? I know they just said how to look at them, and I just skip. There we go. Tap and hold. All right. So I was able to finally see it. All right. So yeah, so that's a little confusing there. So it requires 3 energy to play, and it costs 1 AP. Okay, so you have to keep in mind 3 different systems, right? Or 2 different systems, I guess. So you can generate energy, and you also have AP. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. This guy, he just generates 1. I don't think I want that, right? Oh, I guess I can't do selective mulligan. It's just the whole thing. All right, I'm gonna do the whole thing. That's fine. All right. So this is when it's played. I don't know if that counts on these, on the energy line, right? All right. So we are going second, so we do draw a card and we get the extra AP. We do not need the extra draw. Let's go ahead and go to main phase. Let's go ahead and play Gon here, who does nothing, just generates energy. And then we'll play Mito here, who also generates energy. Okay, so it is when it's played in the energy line as well. So that counts as being played as well. So we'll just go into end our turn here. Yeah, we can skip the extra draw for now. I don't think I'll need that per se. So they're going to play that guy. This is probably what it's going to end up being, honestly, this fight, because my fiance and I are interested in getting in the game. She is probably going to end up getting the Bleach. No, I don't want to move anything. And I will probably get Hunter x Hunter for now. Because I think those are the 2 starting options. I think Jujutsu Kaisen comes out later on, but I don't remember. So this says what? This costs 2 energy, so I can play this now, and then it lets me draw 1. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and draw 1 here. Oh, it goes out. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a spell card. Never mind. I didn't mean to throw that out there. That's fine. All right. And this is an event. This is like a spell card. This adds something to my hand. I probably want some energy, to be honest. So let's go ahead and throw this. No. Okay. Well, that is what it is. We can't attack because they're all rested. I was trying to put them back here to generate some energy, but never mind. Alright, they're gonna play Gimme. Very interesting art on all of these, right? It's like from the openings or something like that. It looks super cool. Do I want to block? Yeah, you can have... You can... There we go. Okay, so I just have to double tap it. That's nice. There we go. I don't want to get hit just yet. Alright, so we got ourselves... Alright, so that'll give something 10, which is nice. Or 1, or however you want to look at it, 1,000, I guess. So we don't want to move anything. This requires 5 energy. Can I get something that has a lot of energy generation? So I have to play... I have to like play Gone, I guess. Right? No! Stop putting everyone there! I'm trying to put it back here. God damn it. There we go. Sure. Oh, okay, now I can still play Leorio back here at least, because at least he generates energy for me to do stuff. Alright, jeez, let's try and attack here. Reveal the middle card. It's going to be... Oof. Choose character on the field and switch it to active, and it gets 3. Okay, is that just till the end of the turn? Okay, yeah, that's kind of ass. Oh, okay. Right, place the top card of your deck into the sideline. Okay, draw a card. Okay. Hold on. If on front line, once per turn, place the top card of your deck into your sideline, and if you do choose up to 1 character on your field, then it gets 500 BP until the end of the turn. Okay. We'll let this go through. If we can get a good trigger. Nope. Oh, it does have a trigger. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Add it to my hand. You can go ahead and have this gone. There we go. And you get plus 10. I think this is fine. I like that at least you can block with cards, like whenever you want. Because that's the one thing I didn't like about Digimon, that is kind of either until you get security or until you get like a blocker, and that's it. But this anything can block, so I really like that. Choose 1 character on your field and switch it to active. What does active mean? Active just means stanza, right? So like if I target this Leorio here, is it gonna move him into the... Okay, it's not. Okay. So it just stands it up. Okay. Do I want to move anyone? I mean, I might have to. I wish I had the other gone, but I do have one in hand, so I guess I could swap it out. So, because I don't know how many cards I can have. Let's test it out. Let's test it out, right? Let's see how many cards I can have in my energy. Might just be 4. Can I play this here? Can I play this here? Okay, so I cannot play this here. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so we can play Killa, I guess, right in the front line over here. And then he'll activate, he'll, with BP equal to less than the highest BP of the other characters on the field. Uh-oh. I don't really know what that means. Let's get rid of this Ichigo, please. I guess it counts himself, because he says other, but... Alright, so we can play that. We have 1 action point left. I guess we can play this. While we're at it. Look at the top 5. Reveal 1 character, add to my hand, put the remaining on the bottom of my deck in any order. What does this do? Switch to resting. Gains energy generation to the end of the turn and may face sideline. Oh, interesting. Let's add this to hand. And then I don't really care. Okay. Why'd this come back to my hand? What? Do I draw 1 if I have gun? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I was gonna say, what the hell? Alright, so I can't do anything else, so we're gonna attack. And let's just take this into your life real quick. They're going to block. Blocks for the first time. Okay. Switch to active. I'm not really sure what switching stuff to active does, to be honest with you, but that's interesting. So let's see. Yeah, so he calls something out. So it seems like the max you can have on board. So I'm finagling with my mic here. The max you can have on board is let's maybe block with this guy. Is 4. both your lines, which is good to know. We're just gonna let that go through. I don't want to lose Killa. Or actually, no, I could block with Killa, right? Well, either way, choose character in your front line and sideline. Let's fucking go. Get her the hell out of here. Perfect. Perfect. All right. All right. So not in the worst spot, I guess. Choose, yeah. So I kind of want to move. No, I want to move Gone. Hopefully I can raid with him. I don't know if I can raid. Shoot, I don't know if I can raid if it's in the front line. All right, let's see what happens. Right? I keep clicking it. There we go. Let's move him up. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't look like I can raid unless it's in the energy. Okay, so let's put Gon here, and then let's raid here. Switch it to active, then I move him to the front line, and then he gives like everyone 10 BP. I should have probably played something beforehand, but that's fine. What does Karapika do? Press and hold. If I have 6 or more, he gets plus 10. Okay. I do not have 6 or more. I have just 1 action card. I think another Leorio would be great, because that gives me a total of 6 energy, so next turn I can play him. Alright, so let's just go for broke here. I don't think I can attack their characters, right? Unless they block with it. Oof, trigger, add to Sahin, and if you have the required energy, perform a raid with it. Oh my god. Move to front line, something, okay. Yeah, so I can only attack them directly, and then they choose whether or not to block. Okay, so they're gonna block, which is not gonna sideline my character, which is good. Okay. Let's see what we got from this one. All right, no trigger, so that's gonna even up the score. We have ourselves our gun here, so we can stop at least one of these attacks. We have gun and kill, so we can stop these attacks hopefully pretty easily. We'll see what happens here. Okay. They're just gonna do shit. I don't know what. They're just gonna do shit. I can't block this unless I use this gun, right? Let's use gun here to block this. The power doesn't really matter, just whether or not, right, your opponent can easily block it. So that is going to do what? Did that automatically inflict the damage on me? Oh, it has impact, so it like bypasses it. Okay. Right. Impact, yeah, so even if you block it, you still take 1. Let's try and block these attack real quick, because I can block these and be okay, and then this one I can't do anything about. So we'll take this second one here. No trigger, so we're in a bad spot here. If only I can get Hisoka out, that would be great. I don't have a Leorio to replace. I don't have anything that generates 2 energy. I do have Kalpika, which I guess I can use, but I need 6 energy to play him. So I would like to play something else, but I guess I can play Hisoka instead. So I can play this, play Hisoka, maybe. All right, so let's move Leorio up. We'll put Karapika here. Okay, yeah, he can get power, but it doesn't really matter. And then we'll play Hisoka up here, right? And then we'll go to attack, and then we'll swing in here. They're gonna go ahead and block. We'll swing in here for 4. Okay, damage check. Oof, they got a trigger. And if you'll switch it, oh, so now they can block another attack. Fuck. Swing in, yeah, and they can just block with that energy. Damn, that sucks. Pass turn. So I don't think I had any defensive plays I could have done, because I can't attack into their units. I have no way to remove their units right now, right? So the most I can do, I can maybe survive by like blocking all of their attacks and maybe taking 1 and then going in with, never mind, he killed Hisoka. There goes my win condition. I was like, all right, maybe I can use Hisoka to deal double damage or something like that, but never mind. So I take one anyways. I don't know if I should have guarded that. I don't know why he went to end phase. I guess because I could have blocked the rest or something. Yeah, so I guess I could have just taken that because he doesn't have like double damage or anything like that. I don't have a gun to raid with this. I could move you up. Yeah, let's move Kaopika up. He says in main, switch to resting. He gains an extra energy until end of turn, and then I put him away. I could just play this Gon, I guess, throw him out there, so I can like what, do this? And then I can play Gon up front. So that I can at least do something. I don't know why it's telling me to like play something else. I don't have space for anything. Which is interesting. Oh, okay, so you can like remove something. Gotcha. To make space for it. Let's give this to Kaopika so we have a bunch of 4Ks here. Alright, so let's swing in here. If you want to block this, you're going to lose your characters, which is good because I need to clear the board up here. Right. Let's see what we got. Oof. Damn it. So now he can block this next attack. Oh, that would have evened us up, unfortunately. And freaking Ichigo is just going to kill me next turn, unfortunately. Dang it. Dang it. Because I have no way to stop this. When this character attacks and wins the battle, deal 1 damage to your opponent. My only bet is if I have some crazy trigger. Oh, they ended their turn for some reason? Okay. I guess because it's the computer and they want me to win. Alright, whatever. No, I'm good. What does this do? Alright. So I can do this. And then I can play. No. I can play. Get rid of her. And since I've gone, it gets an extra energy. Not that it matters, but we'll see. Then I can go to battle. Then I can swing for 4. Get rid of that. Then let's swing with Kaopika here. I'm gonna block that too. Then let's swing for 4 again. You're gonna block that too. And then we'll swing one last time here for 4. They're not gonna block that. Gonna check a trigger here. Let's see what it is. It's gonna be Chad. Okay. We're going to go ahead and end our turn. Okay. They should have game here. Oh, he only gets impact if he does the effect. Place 4 cards from your sideline into your removal area. If you do, draw a card and give this character impact. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so he probably has it. Now he has another Ichigo. So they have 2. They could both have impact, but they're just not attacking because I should have been dead right now, right? I should have been dead. It's just the computer's just being nice and letting me beat them up. It doesn't really matter. We can just play this guy. Sure. And then we'll just go to attack. So now we have 4 4Ks and we'll just swing. They're gonna block 1. I wish I had a way to power up. I guess I could have played Mito. I could have played Mito and been 5K. And that way they can't block with Ichigo. We'll see if they end up blocking with Ichigo here. I mean, they're gonna lose, right? Okay, yeah. I don't know what happens if you block with the same number, but go ahead and take the last trigger card here. And no trigger. Cool. I don't know if there's a trigger that says like if this is the 6th one or something like that, right? Like if you were to check it if it were to do something. I don't know if something else unlocks. Oh, because now we can, I guess, play it with Bleach, right? Because we were locked in here. Okay, so now we can play with the Bleach deck. All right, I'll probably do that on my own time, but sorry, I don't know what I'll do with this video. Maybe it'll be one big video. Maybe it'll be two videos split up, but I just want to take a look at Union Arena. I may or may not start playing this myself. I've been looking for a standard size card game to play. Been looking at Pokemon. I've already been playing a little bit of Shadowverse, but this might be the one. I don't know. It depends how easy it is to like get into and play, and you know how easy it is to find people to actually play with and all that jazz. And if I like the gameplay, seems fine. You know, I like it better than like Digimon because I've tried Digimon, but I didn't really like Digimon gameplay wise that much. This feels a little bit more up my alley. There's a lot more like things you can do, right? So we'll see what happens. In summation, Bushiroad, please make some sort of demo on your site so people can try out your game. I think that's a great idea. In any case, till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Play Vanguard or Union Arena and have yourselves a damn good one.